Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy crafting. So I'm back in a collaboration and I'm so excited, super blessed to be able to be a part of this open invite. And it's all thanks to Zaina from OK at Home DIY, Connie's Creative Creations, and our special co-host, or guest host rather, is CJ from CJ DIY. And this is a What Would You Make collaboration. A little play on words there. What would you make? I wasn't in this last month and I was so sad to have to miss it. So I'm so happy to be in this one. Oh my goodness. And you guys, it wouldn't be me if I wasn't the last minute getting this out. But I had so much fun in this video and I hope you like what I came up with. So of course, here we are. I'm still gabbing and we've already moved into the very first DIY that I've made. Excuse me, guys. So I came up with this, the 3 arrows from Dollar Tree, and I wanted to make them into houses. I mean, I know we've seen everyone do this, but I just wanted to try to make something different. I wanted to put paper on it instead of painting it. I just really, really love how this turned out, and I hope you guys like it too. So I took the arrows, and I didn't paint them because I was going to cover them up with paper, right? So I went ahead and just Mod Podged the paper on. Now, Tammy from Happiness Created, I watched one of her videos where she sprayed water onto the paper, then added Mod Podge, and I'll tell you, that made a huge difference for me. So thank you, Tammy, and thank you for whoever taught her that, because I'm looking at my project right now, and it is still holding up wonderful. I'm so happy, and I will be doing this, again and again, because this is a little bit thicker of paper, so it was really hard about it sticking. But so I just got out like some sunflower papers and butterfly papers, but this is the ones I went with, and I absolutely love this paper. It's a paper pack that I got from Michael's. I'm really sorry, you guys. I should have told you the paper pack. If you want to know, please let me know in the comments, and I'd be happy to let you know what paper pack it's from. So after I get that on there, then I want to make a roof on it. And I used my Dremel to cut the popsicle sticks. I don't show it on here because I had to go plug it in, and I would have had to move the camera and all. So I will eventually show you the Dremel that I have. My sister and her husband got it for me for Christmas. And my son taught me how to get all the parts together so I can sand with it, cut with it. It's such a great tool. Now, if you're not careful, you can cut a finger off. And it kind of scares me just a little bit. I'm thinking maybe I better come up with like some gloves that like have metal in them so I don't cut my finger off, because there was a couple times it slipped and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to kill myself with this Dremel. But, I mean, it's pretty strong for a little itty-bitty tool. But I'm trying to power tool it up, you guys. I really want to get out of my comfort zone. I want to use power tools. And, yeah, I'm just so excited to be back to crafting and back to putting out some DIYs. Can you tell how excited I am? I had so much fun doing all of these. And, yeah, it was a great time. So I'm happy to be able to share them with you. Okay, so I just took some antiquing wax. And obviously, I wanted the roofs to be brown to match the paper and all that. I did take some tumbling tower blocks and I put it on the edge of the roof of my houses, right? So that the roof would have something to sit on, or to connect to rather, with the glue. And as you see there, I thought I was going to put antiquing wax and cover that up. And when I went to wipe it off, it just wiped right off. I was like, are you serious? So I'm going to have to end up cutting a piece of paper on it and put over it, which is fine because it worked out perfect. And so that's what I'm doing now is, making sure I get my little roofs on there. Can you all believe it is almost May? Like, oh my gosh, I was just thinking today, like, it's 4 months away before we are fall crafting, Halloween crafting. And it's in Ohio today, it actually felt like summer. Like I had to turn the air on. It was so hot in here. And that's what Ohio weather is. We go from cold to hot. And then we go from hot to cold. We don't ever get a spring or a fall. It's just summer and winter. And it's never anything in between. So I'm gluing my little house, my little roofs on my houses. These arrows are the cutest turned into little houses. Just the cutest. And I did make the two small ones. I wanted them to match a little bit. So I did match a little bit. I put the exact same paper on. So they match completely. Okay, so here's where I'm trying to figure out. Am I going to put it in the front? Where exactly am I going to, put the houses on? So I end up deciding to put some tumbling tower blocks on there as well, so that I can have something to glue it to. Because I wanted the, that fall y'all like thing there that I'm using as a stand. I wanted that to be visual. I didn't want to cover it up. I wanted it to be seen, visual. I wanted it to be seen, not visual. Yes, you guys, I'm back to my midnight crafting and midnight voiceovers. So you never know what I'll say or do, right? Oh my goodness. I hope you guys missed it. I missed it. Okay. I did a haul video the other day where these two words in a pack, family, love, I don't remember them all now, but this is the family. I love these 2-pack of words. Two words, so 2 families, 2 loves, and whatever the other ones are, I can't remember. But you can watch my haul video and see some of the new stuff that I got at Dollar Tree. I mean, Dollar Tree is bringing it out. I'm telling you, for $1.25, they're actually bringing some stuff out. Okay, so here it is. I hope you guys like it. I think it's adorable. I love it so much. And that's what I would make. Okay, this DIY is something I've never made before. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone. I've been wanting to make something like this. I don't know why I was so afraid. I mean, literally, it's a board, but I really wanted it to be something that I could hang in my house and fall in love with. There's a subscriber friend of mine. Her name's Nikki. She's always in my comments. She's been with me since the beginning. Probably, I'd say under 100 subscribers. And her and I became very good friends. I became very good friends with a lot of my subscribers. And I can't imagine. I just love YouTube for the fact of how many great people I've met. But with this one, I called Nikki up, like, Nikki, because she doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she crafts all the time. I'm like, this is what I want to do. Can you give me some tips? Because I knew if I used antiquing wax, I wouldn't be able to put my stencil down. And so I'm using truffle. She told me to mix it with paint, the truffle, water, and black. And I did forget to put the black in it, but this still turns out so, so good. And you guys, here it turned on me, but it goes back here in just a minute. I'm so sorry about that. When I noticed it had turned, I was so upset. But basically what I'm doing right now is I've got my stencil down. And I'm out of stencil vinyl, so I just use this contact paper. And I'm taking one of those Dollar Tree brushes, and I'm just dabbing it. You know what I mean? I'm totally dabbing it, hoping that it doesn't bleed through too much. I should have put some Mod Podge on it. Nikki told me that too, and I think a lot of you have shared that with me to use Mod Podge. I didn't do that. But, so I was praying not to have any bleed through. We're going to see in a minute if it worked. I'm sure you guys are already yelling at the screen. It didn't work. You had bleed. And you would be right. But it's farmhouse, right? So, with farmhouse, it's kind of okay if it's not perfection, right? Because we don't want perfection. You want it to look a little old, a little distressed. But I'm so proud of the way it came out. I'm going to hang this in my dining room, and I love it. And now I'm going to start making more signs like this for my house. And I'm just, this is probably one of the proudest signs that I've made. I really hope that you guys will tell me, out of the 3 DIYs I did today, which one's your favorite and how well you think I did on this one. Nikki, if you're watching, girl, tell me how it turned out. Okay, so we're just going to keep on stenciling. Sometimes I get so busy crafting, and I don't know, I just love it so much that I forget the camera's on, and I just keep going. Okay, here we go. We're going to peel it off. I did let it dry overnight, peeled it off the next morning. And okay, so there is some bleed through. And at first I was crushed. I was like, no, it looks awful. What am I going to do? I was so upset. I didn't want to have to do it all over again. So I just looked at it, a little sad for a little while. I'll be honest, I definitely was a little sad. But then on my lunch hour today, I was like, because I was thinking, oh, I'll just go take some black paint. And no, I don't know what I was thinking. At lunch today, it hit me. Take the brown paint and like fix all my lines, right? And now obviously I can't fix them to be perfect, and that's okay. I just wanted it to look, better than it does right now. And I'm so happy. How many times am I going to tell you guys how happy I am? I'm so sorry. I think I'm just so proud of this sign that I just can't get over it. I can't believe I made it. I'm so excited. I'm still learning and having so much fun doing it. And all of you that have come along on this ride with me, I'm just so grateful. Look at my big head in the way. My big head is all in the way of the camera. This is the point that I'm looking at it. I want to cry. There is no crying in DIYing, right? No crying in DIYing. I'm going to make myself a shirt that says that. Okay, so I go ahead and I, distress it. I'm trying to make sure that, it's... Oh, please don't tell me I didn't put in the part where I painted the brown. Oh, you guys, if I didn't put that in, I'm going to be so sad. Okay, so I didn't. So on my lunch break today, I did go and with the brown paint, and I cleaned up those lines. And I really thought I put it in here to show you. And I'm sorry that I didn't, because I really wanted you all to see what I had done that made it look so much better. Then I go and I distress it with white. And then after I do that, I'm like, I put too much white paint on. How am I going to fix this? I put too much white paint on. And my son came in and he was like, Mom, he's like, now you can't even read it. And of course I was crushed again. But then I took and I sanded it, and it took off the perfect amount of white paint. And you're going to see here in a minute, because I'm just about done. I take, these Dollar General chickens and pigs and cows. I put them on one on each side, a chicken on one side and a pig on the other. And I hot glued them on. So here's the finished project after I sanded off some of the white paint. Now, Nikki, the subscriber I told you about, she told me I should take the words off that they're distracting on the pig and the chicken. And I kind of agree with her, so I might go in and paint them black. I would love to know all of your guys' thoughts too, because now that I'm looking at it, I kind of agree. It really is a little distracting. So I'd love to hear all of your thoughts. And there she is. I'm so proud of this. Oh, look, there's Kane, my little kitty in the background. Look how big he's getting, y'all. Isn't he getting so big? But I'm so, so in love with this sign. Okay, here is my final DIY, and I'm really super happy about it. Okay, so I hope that I don't come off sounding cocky, because I promise you all that I am still learning. I know I'm still learning. I am nowhere near a professional crafter. So when I'm proud of myself, it's because I can't believe I actually made that. Now, on some other channels, they're probably like, this is nothing to them. For me, it's a big deal that I created that. And I feel amazing that I've learned in 2 years of watching YouTubers, of learning. I'm so excited. So please don't ever think that I think, wow, I'm so good, because that is not what I think at all. Please, I don't ever want to sound like that. Okay, so Here are those dominoes from Dollar Tree, right? And, oh, that last board, my son gave it to me. So it wasn't from Dollar Tree or the lumber shop, and he gave it to me from a closet build that he'd done. So that's where I got that board. So I'm painting them all in any pastel colors that I had. I've got pink, green, purple, yellow, gray, and one other color. Yep, yellow. Did I say yellow? Anyway, I've got 6 pastel colors. And I'm going to turn these little dominoes into popsicles, which I think is so stinking cute. I saw on Pinterest a popsicle DIY, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And then I was like, I can make that. And then the sticks that I have are out of, if you remember, maybe 2 years ago, Dollar Tree had this big bag of wood pieces. Like it had 270 pieces of wood pieces in it, like sticks, hearts, little squares, all kinds of stuff. I hope that you guys remember what I'm talking about. Anyway, I bought like 3 bags of those, when it was $1. And I still have, I just opened that brand new one. I have so much of this wood stuff. I don't know why I thought I needed 3, but I did think I needed 3, and I still have tons of it. So that's what these sticks are that I'm putting on there to make my little popsicles. I do want to take the time to thank the ladies again. Their channels will be in my description box along with the playlist. I really hope that you will all, take time to stop by everybody's channel, say hello, and I'm so happy to be in a collaboration. Maybe I'll actually get some views on my channel. Like, I've done a few videos and I've gotten no views. If I'm not in a collaboration, I don't get any views. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. So I'm happy that when I'm in a collaboration, people see my channel. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, so, and that's why I'm so grateful to those ladies. So this, I got off of my silhouette, the word spring. It was a print and cut. So or maybe I got it off of the Cricut. I got it off of one of them. I just looked up spring is sprung and spring is in the air and things like that. And this is what I came up with. So I print and cut this, and then I'm going to take, I literally sit and fussy cut all of it out because I wanted something different. I didn't want it to just be like black vinyl or, I wanted it to be really super bright and colorful to go with the pastel colors. So I take and fussy cut them all out. After I fussy cut them all out, I take a glue stick and I glue them on my popsicles. Oh, and by the way, I did take that Dollar Tree board. It was an Easter, sign, and I painted it white. And I did take some, what is that, caulking from Dollar Tree, and I covered up the holes. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to hang this, if I was going to sit it on a shelf. I wasn't sure at this point what I was going to do. But I knew I didn't need 4 holes in it regardless. And I don't know why I had 4 holes. Oh, because it was hanging some bunnies across it. And then it was a string to hang the sign as well. Here I am just still fussy cutting those those letters out. Oh, there we go. Okay, yay. There we go. I didn't make you guys watch all of it. Just about all of it, but not all of it. Oh, I'm out of breath. Okay, so after I get all of those on, which it did take me a few minutes because the S I ripped a little bit. Oh, I was like, no, I can't believe I ripped it trying to get the glue on it, Now, I just finished this late tonight after work, so I'm hoping that the glue is going to stay on. I guess I'll know more tomorrow. If the glue doesn't hold, I really think it will, though. I don't usually have any problems with glue sticks. Glue sticks usually pretty good on wood, and it's amazing that stuff works. And it's Dollar Tree glue. That's what's really shocking. So I get them all on there. Then I'm going to take, I've got some ribbons from Hobby Lobby that I bought a while back. And on the bottom of each popsicle, I've got some white ribbons and some purple ribbons. I'm going to put 3 white ribbons and 3 purple ribbons. And I just did that for embellishment. Obviously, there's not ribbons on a popsicle. I just really wanted it to look super cute. And I thought that was a way to, just add a little cute embellishment. I have all these ideas, and then I end up waiting so long to craft that I think sometimes I have to rush through some of my DIYs, and I don't get to embellish everything. So I really want to focus on managing my time better so that I can really get my crafts all the way finished. This sign I love so much, and I took the time to get it all finished tonight with the embellishments, and it's so stinking cute. And I hope that you guys like it as much as I do. So if you're liking, what I'm doing here, if you like me, I think that I have a lot of fun on this channel. Yes, I'm pretty silly because life is so serious, and I do not want my crafting to be so serious. I do this for fun. And I do this to meet wonderful people like all of you. And this is like a hobby for myself and only for me. And I'm just loving it so, so much. And so if you like that, if you want to stick around, I would so appreciate it. I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family. And if you want to give me a big thumbs up, that'd be great. A big thumbs up. A big thumbs up. That'd be pretty amazing too. I wouldn't be mad at you for it, let me tell you. And also, please leave me a comment. I love your comments so much. That's how I've gotten to know so many wonderful subscribers. And I've met some of the most amazing people. I know I've already said that, but I'm going to say it again. You are all such amazing people, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Seriously. Like, so many of us have so much in common, and we all love to craft. Like, it's amazing. Okay, so I printed off this decal, has sprung. So it's spring has sprung. And then after I did it tonight, I was like, oh my gosh, please tell me that I spelt sprung right. Because if I go on this channel and I've misspelled sprung, oh my gosh. And I never spell checked it. So if it's not right, you guys, I'm going to die tomorrow. Oh, man, that would be terrible. I should have spell checked it out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and I did off camera. I made my little bead handle with some pastel beads. They were Easter beads. I thought it went really well with this. And then I have some butterfly stickers from Dollar Tree that I'm kind of putting over those little holes that I put some spackle in. And you guys, this sign is done. It's done, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. Okay, so there it is, all finished. I hope you like it. Again, thanks to all the ladies for having this collaboration. I'm so happy. I hope they do this kind of thing like every month. This would be so exciting. What would you make? Again, the playlist will be in my description box along with all their channels. Okay, I will see you guys soon, and thank you so much.